I believe that resistance of reality is the cause of most of our suffering. When I say resistance of reality, what I mean is when an experience happens to us that doesn't fit with our preferences, when something happens that we don't like, that we don't understand, we tend to avoid it. We tend to try and suppress the emotion, suppress the feeling. And what actually happens when we suppress what's happened is we push it down into our subconscious, and it affects every decision in our life, and we don't realize it because our mind forgets about this thing temporarily. Whether that's we have some catharsis, we go to the gym, or we go shopping, or we try and avoid the thing that happened, but it happened to us. And until we embrace it, it's very, very hard to accept. Things that have happened in my life that felt very hard in the moment, I know personally I shoved them down, tried to forget about them, tried to move on, and pretend they never happened really. It was only when I accepted what happened to me and saw it from a place of love that I could move on. And not only move on, but embrace it. Learn that each thing that happened in this life to every one of us is a divine gift. Whether we see it or not, the forces that are working are much beyond our comprehension. Everything that's happened to us is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to break free of what is holding us down in this life. I think that is what life is about. It's about healing. There's many, many spiritual practices out there. There's many amazing teachings, religions, spiritualities, different lineages, and they all teach how we can free ourselves. But I think it's important we start with clearing ourselves out of all the preferences and impressions that we have in this life, that we have from everything that's happened to us in this life. We need to let everything come up and embrace all of the hills and valleys that have led us right here, right now. Running away from what happened is ridiculous because it happened. So you're running away from something that is inevitable. I can't go back in time and change something that happened on the outside. And it all depends on how you're going to handle it. So I think we need to learn to accept and see everything that's happened to us as a divine gift. That acceptance, Michael Singer calls it surrendering. Surrender to the flow of life, everything that's happened to you. And from that seat, we can connect with ourself, with God, if you will, and we can really know bliss and we can look at the world with a sense of reverence, a sense of awe for every moment in life. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be posting more videos soon, hopefully.